Rangers are back in action this weekend as they take on St Johnstone in the Scottish Premiership. In today's video, we'll discuss all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Rangers have moved to ban Celtic fans from attending this weekend's women's team derby match. The game will be played at Ibrox with a 3:10 PM kickoff on Sunday. It's understood Rangers have decided to cancel all away tickets due to concerns over high-risk fans infiltrating the stadium, so the game will only see Rangers fans present. The Ibrox club could have drafted in a hefty police presence to deal with the large numbers expected of Celtic's persuasion. However, while the costs this would incur are not an issue, Rangers are believed to want a different atmosphere at its women games. It is believed they don't want segregation in place. They want those who turn up to enjoy the game itself, they want families to enjoy the day out together, and ultimately don't want to risk any potential trouble from the stands. Joe Potter's side are top of the SWPL table on 56 points. They currently hold a 4-point advantage over city rival Celtic. Glasgow City sits on 50 points, a little further behind in third. Elena Sadiko's first game in charge of Celtic women's team took place last month against Rangers, with the Light Blues earning a late win in the Sky Sports Cup. Chris Boyden says Rangers have been impressive under, but they will need to go to another level to win the Scottish Premiership. The Light Blues ran out 3-1 winners against Ross County last time out to tie Celtic at the top of the table. And while Boyd is delighted at Rangers' current run of form, he feels they will need to improve even more to get the title over the line. Writing in the Scottish Sun, he said, Philippe Clement has dragged Rangers back into the title race from nowhere. Now the Ibrox boss and his players need to find another level if they want to end the season as champions. Given Rangers' recent form, some people might say to me, what are you talking about? They have 46 points from a possible 51 in the league since Clement arrived and currently have all the momentum. But champions kick on at this stage of the season. They find another level, no matter how consistent they have been. Rangers have been good, now they need to be even better. That's the life at the old firm. With 13 games to go in the closest title race in years, any slip-up will be costly. What Clement has achieved at Rangers in the past 4 months has been unbelievable. By the end of the Michael Beale's reign, this Ibrox squad had been written off. Now they're only behind Celtic on goals scored at the top of the table and have a chance of a treble. It could be a monumental, historic season for Rangers. Boyd also insists all of the pressure is on Celtic at this moment in time, with Brendan Rodgers' men having surrendered a healthy lead at the top of the table. There is now pressure on both teams, but more so on Celtic, he continued. There have been problems off of the pitch this season with fans going for the board, and they'll be furious if they lose the league after being in total control. You can just imagine the atmosphere today if Kilmarnock managed to frustrate Celtic for any length of time. It's a 13-game league now. What happens at Parkhead today will have an impact on McDermott Park on Sunday lunchtime. Rangers should not sell their superstar Jack Butland for their £15 million valuation. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider, former Rangers and Aston Villa defender Alan Hutton hailed the shot stopper as an outstanding asset to Philippe Clement's team and urged his former side to resist future offers. As revealed by Football Insider, the club value Butland at between £10 to £15 million following his excellent performances since joining for free after leaving Premier League side Crystal Palace last summer. Butland's stock has risen significantly this season, and he could even be lined for his first England call-up since his last appearance in 2018. Rangers, though, must resist offers for Jack Butland after his outstanding debut season. That is according to Alan Hutton. He has become Rangers' undisputed number one, having started all but one game in all competitions this season and helping his side to the best defensive record in the league. Hutton admitted he understands that the club could be tempted by a high-value bid for Butland, but claimed he wouldn't take the money. Selling Butland would be pure profit, but it wouldn't take £15 million, he told Football Insider. He's massive in terms of what Rangers are trying to do moving forward. I know there was interest in him in January, and Rangers knocked it back. You can see that he has a calming influence on this whole team. He never looks flustered, he's good on the ball, and he makes big saves in big moments. He's been outstanding. I understand that money talks, but I wouldn't want to take it. Rangers hero Barry Ferguson insists Kemar Roof's current recovery program is his last go at salvaging his Ibrox career. The striker last played for Rangers against St Johnstone in December, where he picked up a knock which has kept him out of action. Roof netted the crucial goal away to Real Betis as Rangers topped their Europa League group, And Ferguson feels that when the forward is fit, he is the best goal scorer at the club. Speaking to Go Radio, he said, "Listen, his Rangers career has been hampered by injury. You know my thoughts on Kemar Roofe. I think he is a very good centre forward, no doubt about it, but it's just keeping him fit. This is probably his last go at salvaging his Rangers career for the run-in. If you do get him back fit, I think he could be a big player. I'm not saying starting because Dessers is doing really well, his form has picked up. Fabio Silva is also scoring goals now. But if you need to get a goal, there is nobody better than Kemar Roofe. He is a predator inside the box." In other news, Philippe Clement has confirmed that Rabbi Matondo will miss the game against St Johnstone on Sunday after suffering an injury against Ross County. The winger picked up a small muscle issue during the Ibrox side's 3-1 victory over Ross County, and the Belgian revealed he will be unavailable for the trip to McDermott Park. However, Leon Balogun does return to the squad after adjustments were made to his face mask. He said Rabbi Matondo has a small muscle issue, why he was changed at half-time. He had a scan and will miss the game. I think he'll be back in the short term. Only Leon Balogun comes back after adjustments made to his face mask, so he is available for selection. Rangers boss Philippe Clement has explained why he wants more investment into SPFL pitches. In the top flight, 2 of the 12 sides have plastic surfaces, Kilmarnock and Livingston, with the Ashes side returning to grass for the start of the 25-26 campaign. Clement also feels the grass pitches can be better, pointing to St Mirren's recent criticism of their own surface in Paisley. He said, "There's still some work to do. You see in all the top of the leagues that there are really high standards now because football is a product and we are in the entertainment sector. The better the product is, the more it's worth. You see where the best pitches are in the best competitions, the Premier League is a big example. The standards from the Federation is really high towards the pitches. Also, the better football you give, the more money you get from television because people will want to watch it more than when the ball bounces 3 times every pass you make because you don't have a good product. It's an important thing to raise the standards in that way. I think there are a few pitches in Scotland that don't have the quality that teams want. For example, at St Mirren, I heard this from the people themselves. They were not happy with the pitch because they wanted to play better football, but it wasn't possible. It's something to invest in. It will make the product of football better and Scottish football better also." The Belgian also made it clear that he did not want to criticise other sides, as he was asked if he was surprised at the lack of investment in pitches across the Scottish Premiership. He claimed, "I do not want to get into that discussion because that is not my role. My role is to oversee what happens here. If you ask me a question, I can give you my opinion about things, but it's not my role to say what other teams need to do. I think there are other people in the country that do that." Rangers fans, what are your thoughts on Kemar Roofe, and do you believe his time is up come the end of the campaign, or would you offer him another contract? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.